23 races have been gone throughout the 2023 PSRLA Cup Series season, and after 2 straight wins by Avery Alford, we are coming here at Fontana, California for more action here at All Club Speedway, here only for the 9th race of the 2023 playoffs. This is the Planet Hollywood 400 from All Club Speedway. Hello everyone, this is Herjo Alonso in the booth again, and joining alongside me he is Frank Cupers, one of the majority owners of the minority racing that will be renamed as Solaris Racing for next season. Hey there, man.
Hello, Herjo. Glad to be here.
So, since none of your drivers are in the playoffs right now, well, let's discuss some of the momentums that we have here. Well, Avery Alford, since he won at Talladega and Phoenix races from last 2 weeks, do you expect him to do some 3 in a row?
I think he can dominate the race, but there is always a chance something happens or that he gets overtaken, because this pack is really close together, and it's a close battle usually between the drivers.
Yeah, so let's check it. Well, let's check on some of the drivers here with some interesting notes. Well, Avery Alford, he's starting 11th right now. Well, as we have discussed him earlier, like, do you have any expectations on him? Do you have, like, there would be some unexpected happenings later on after this race or whatever? So
I think there will be some surprises this race, and perhaps even next race, the big finale.
Well, here's a little bit of surprising here. Reggie Folkman is just right 4 points behind Avery Alford in the standings, so he is starting 13th right there. So is there any chances that he would catch up, like, after his win at Indianapolis and Richmond? Well, do you see anything like he would do something like a miracle here, or do you think he will have his race ruined by someone, maybe his teammate? Because Kirian Jimenez and Benny Moore are still in the title fight.
I think Reggie Foreman will catch up, but only, and perhaps even take the points lead, but only slightly, because I think the rest will be the rest that the others won't let him get away far in the points lead.
Well, here it is. I guess we're done talking right here. So let's look at the standings right here. So Avery Alford is currently leading the points with 2,198 points towards the championship. As discussed earlier, he already won 2 straight races, like in the past 2 weeks. Then Reggie Fogelman is right there in 4 points behind. He's currently sitting second. Tony Brady in 1 point. He is the points leader, but right now he's 18 points behind. Kirian Jimenez 20 points behind. He's still in the fight. Gene Russell 38 points behind. Bradley Ream 39 points behind. Angel Gutierrez 45 points behind. Anthony Nichols 69 points behind. Eric Monaco 73 points behind. Benny Moore 74 points behind. Nathan Stapleton is starting second right there, is 76 points behind, and Josiah Robinson is mathematically eliminated from the championship contention with 126 points behind Avery Alford. So I guess it's time for us to start the cars right here. So on the pole here is Juan Abarca, and starting alongside him is his teammate Nathan Stapleton in the number 79. Row 2 sees the number 82 of Jonah Burridge, the highest non-playoff, no, actually the second highest non-playoff driver in the field. Alongside him is Anthony Nicol. Anthony Nicol also in the battle here. Row number 3 sees the number 26 of Kirian Jimenez. Well, he is still in the title hunt. Alongside him is your driver Keith Drake in the number 21. Row 4 sees the number 9 of Lennon Smith Jr., your winner from Pocono. Alongside him is the number 99 of Sam Oscar. He's expected to stay with Time Fury Racing for next season. And row 5 sees the number 50 of Garrett Carolay. Alongside him is Josiah Robinson, the number 49, who is already mathematically eliminated from the title. So, Frank, who do you think will win this race?
I of course hope Pete Ray, because he's my driver, but if I am realistic, I think it will be someone from the top 10, and I think it will be Samet Oskan.
Samet Oskan is starting right here. Well, not a bad prediction, so I guess let's see what he can do even while he is currently in the back of the points here. So 40 laps of action, 80 miles, 2-mile racetrack here at Fontana, California. Well, 24th race of the season. The pace car's already in. The teammates from our Allen Motorsports, Juan Abarca and Dane Stapleton, will lead us to the green flag. Green flag is now in the air here at Auto Club Speedway for the running of the Planet Hollywood 400. Lap 1 being led by one of our king with number 75 alongside his teammate. Looks like we do have ourselves a 3-wide battle for the lead here, with Anton Nickel passing the R. Allen duo right there. Not really sure where's Frank now. So it looks like
Yeah,
here.
I was about to say the top 4 seem very close
Ooh, hold
together
on,
as
hold
there's
on.
already.
It seems like Angel Gutierrez has a problem. Well, he's currently 45 points behind in the points, so if it's game over for Angel Gutierrez in his title fight. So what do you think about that?
Well, it of course sucks for him. Everybody who is in the title fight hopes to win the championship. And I think it's sad he goes out with an engine failure.
Yeah, that top
Well,
break for the
out of
number
the
45,
smoke.
definitely. Well, here's the case. Since since the winner gives us 40 points and the runner-up gives 35, I believe Dennis Stapleton has to win this race with Avery Alford finishing from 36 to 40th to be able to stay in the championship contention. But I believe his chances are slim. But hey, he is still leading the race. He is yet to win a race this season, but Anthony Nicol also winless this season, trying to chase the number 79 of Nathan Stapleton with Juan Barkley going in for second, helping his teammate.
And they are single out most of the pack. Just at the back they are 2 and 3 wide even, but mostly it looks like it is single foul.
Ooh, looks like the number 1 of Avery Alford is literally off the line here and is falling back. He just started 11th, and here's Reggie Fogelman who started 13th. He's right there in 14th position. Well, great run for the actually make it 13th. Well, if he continues to make that good run here, Avery Alford having a problem, it is expected that the number 2 of Reggie Fogelman will take the points lead. And here's the number 00 of Tony Brady, who also needs some little bit of help to stay in the championship contention.
Yeah, uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, go on.
The bad luck of the top drivers in this championship are of course good luck for the ones that are chasing them down for that title, because they can they want to win the championship.
I guess these drivers tend to be really aggressive, and I think Reggie Pagaman hit the wall, so this is gonna be a little bit interesting for his title fight. As going back to the car, it looks like Wanabarka is losing his line right there, and I believe the top seven are pulling away single file. Except there's a battle for fourth between Wanabarka and Landon Smith Jr. But Landon Smith Jr. No, sorry, Wanabarka has a disadvantage over the inside line since he doesn't have any help from behind. So it's more likely that Kirian Jimenez will take fifth with his help from his teammate Jonah Burridge.
Yeah, but the uh, the 9 and 10 are also catching up, and if they single file out, more people can catch up to this group. I think, as Alford has put what has put out a small gap to the guys chasing him.
Yeah, it looks like the number one Avery Alford looks like he has still a lot of stuff to do here as oh no, Jonathan Carson hits the wall, so this driver really tends to be aggressive here. So, do you think any player of drivers would literally hit the wall and have their race ruined?
I think just hitting the wall costs us maybe a small bit of damage, but not big enough to retire. I think the bigger risk is if they went against the wall and bounced back on track off the wall and then hit another car, which causes a wreck. I think that's the bigger risk than just retirement due to damage from hitting the wall.
Yeah, you're literally right about that. And I believe Angel Gutierrez is back on track here, and he's currently 5 laps down. So it's literally game over for him, and I believe all he had to do is to survive. So top break for the number 45 again. But going back to the lead, and it's still Nathan Stapleton hanging around. I believe he's trying to get them the most laps led, which is a bonus points towards the championship for him. So it will probably help him to stay in the championship contention.
Yeah, as we further back see Keith Drake and Kieran Jimenez fight for fifth place.
Ooh, looks like Kirian Jimenez has the advantage on the inside wall. And Kate Drake has to back out, but here's another thing. The top 10 only consists of 3 playoff drivers. The 3 drivers in the playoffs are currently in the top 3 right now. Stapleton, Nico, and Jimenez. All of those 3 guys are looking for their first ever win. So going back here, looks like Jason Lona and Eric Chu simultaneously hit the wall as Reggie Fogelman continues to fall down. Let's see if I believe he is still far away from Avery Alford. So no, sorry, if the number 2 of Reggie Fogelman continues to run to fall back, it is expected that Avery Alford will still be able to close into Fogelman. But let's see, Eric Jude, I believe he's about to hit the wall again. He did.
I think Greg now has found a better line on the outside where most people are driving. So I think he now will at least get further up front away from his title rival and closer to Nathan Stapleton.
Yeah, since Nathan Stapleton is right in 11th in points with 76 points behind Avery Alford. It will probably help Nathan Stapleton to stay in the title fight, but I don't know. I believe, let's just say, Nathan Stapleton is trying to put the thread in the needle. So Nathan Stapleton trying to do his job, or maybe let's just say trying the impossible job of staying alive in the championship contention. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the drivers here. Reggie Fogelman right there. I believe he is trying to march into the top 10 since Garrett Carole is still right there. Lennon Smith Jr. hits the wall. Well, is Reggie Fogelman does have what it takes to win the title?
I think if I'm right, he was 4 points behind the championship leader, right?
Well, I believe he is. I would estimate that since Reggie Fogelman is in 12 and Avery Alford is in 29, I believe if they finish the way they are, Reggie Fogelman would have 13 points advantage over Avery Alford.
That is uh, well, that is at least good enough gap that he has to cross going into the season finale, season final. But of course, he needs to put on a good race there, otherwise the title could slip away from him.
Yeah, as we all know, Atlanta is an aggressive track. As we all know, the racing in Atlanta is basically like Daytona but smaller. But we'll see if that's the case next week at Atlanta. But who knows? Anyway, look, we are closing into the green flag pit stop. The towers are becoming a factor here, but still, Nathan Stapleton still leading. I believe Wanabarka really helped Nathan Stapleton in the title challenge a lot since he is still hanging around and he's currently 7th. And I believe he overshoots that and he might actually hit the wall out turn number 4. Yes, he will.
Yeah, we have seen many people do that, but they don't lose an excess a lot of speed hitting the wall. They lose a bit of speed, but not uh, too much, so they can still be reasonably on the pace of the rest of the pack.
Yeah, and meanwhile, both Nickel and Jimenez are both hanging around here. Well, Anthony Nickel is already been expected to stay with Evo Motorsports next season. Kirian Jimenez doesn't have any plans yet set for the 2024 season. Nathan Stapleton will at Oral Motorsports next season. Well, Keith Drake doesn't have any plans. I mean, yeah, while your team already signed uh, Jamison Tao, then the 21 Tao Sustrai, and the 51 was that again? Looks like the green flag pit stops are about to start as the number 42 coming into the pits. He's the first driver to come in. Let's see if other drivers would follow suit. Ooh, Trevor Williams Jr. and Lenz Jr. So, Frank, do you think going into the pits earlier than expected would literally help the teams?
I think it will at least give them an advantage early on, but I think towards the end of the run it will harm them more than what they have gained with an early pit stop. I think pitting late will give the advantage to the others.
Ooh, Nathan Stapleton coming in, and looks like Reggie Fogelman is staying out. So Reggie Fogelman will probably earn the bonus points towards the championship here. Yes, he will. And Angel Gutierrez is just right here. Well, again, since the Reggie Fogelman earned an additional point, it will probably help him to move away from Avery Alford in points.
Yeah, and I think with pitching 2 laps later than the rest of the field, he might lose more in the beginning, but I think he will gain more at the end of the run in comparison to the people who pitted 2 laps ago.
Here's the number 42 of Anthony Nicol. So he's the first driver to come into the pit. So let's catch into the number 79 of Nathan Stapleton. Let's see if we will get the advantage. Looks like Anthony Nicol may actually get an advantage here. Yes, he will. So unless something happened on track, Reggie Fogelman still right here. I believe he just went into his pit box, so he is changing 4 tires. But let's see. Looks like the number 42 of Anthony Nicol will take the lead over here.
I think we can also see some of the other early pitters up front now, but Nathan Stapleton with the fresher tires and also the lower amount of fuel can now try and catch up with Reggie Fogman uh, and try and take the lead.
Ooh, looks like
I
oh
mean
no,
Anthony Nicol.
no. Anthony Nicol with a tap into the wall. Looks like he's going to get to go past his own teammate Angel Gutierrez.
Yeah, I think Angel just hopes to not become last by continuing to drive and hoping a wreck will take someone out. Because there is little point in driving in last place.
Oh no, 4 wide.
Just
4 wide. That was
oh,
interesting.
oh,
No,
they said that they didn't. Nobody died.
yeah. And actually, Barry Williams, as a part-time driver, is doing pretty well this race.
Yeah, that's why we signed him on a full time contract for next season. He has impressed us in his part time starts, and I think he will provide more and better results for us coming season as a full time driver.
Well, I have to correct you on that. Well, Barry Williams Jr. is not driving for the 2024 season
Oh, oh, sorry, I was talking about Jason Bachman, the Jaguars guy. Sorry, I
yeah.
mixed people up.
Meanwhile, finally, the number 45 Angel Gutierrez went inside the pits, but let's see if the top 3 guys, or the rest of the field might actually catch into the number 42 of Anthony Nicol because he is out of here. And I believe these guys are closing in. You know, if you saw the standings in the leaderboard in your left in your top left screen, well, they closed in massively right there. So if Trevor Williams Jr. and Nathan Stapleton close into the number 42 of Anthony Nicol, we might actually have ourselves a great battle here.
I'm also interested to see how Reggie Fogman is doing. He stayed out 2 laps longer than the rest of the field, and I'm wondering if those fresh tires are actually an advantage or is on the pace with everyone else. I wonder.
Oh dear, looks like these guys are closing in to number 40 of Anthony Nicol. Will Trevor Williams Jr. might be actually be able to pass Anthony Nicol this time? And Kyrian Jimenez hits the wall, he will more likely to lose two positions. And how did the number 88 of Dale Johnson the second? I mean, he's nowhere to be found earlier, and he's right here. Now battling with the big guys, he's right inside the top five.
That is well amazing for that team, and I hope he can this to the end of the race because that can mean a big result for him.
Ooh, Dale Johnson the second hits the wall, and looks like Nathan Stapleton trying to take the second place back again here from Sir Williams Jr. But let's see if these guys continue to battle it out all the way up to the end. I mean, we're 11 laps to go here, and looks like the number 51 of Trevor Williams Jr. still hanging around and maybe trying to get an upset win over Anthony Nicol. I mean, Anthony Nicol, big huge respect for him. He's fine all season long, and I believe his only win came into a exhibition race at Monza.
That would be nice for him to get his first win of the season, but what also surprised me, this group was had a lot of speed towards coming towards the 42, but now they are with him and it has slowed down massively. They just mostly drive behind him.
Ooh, that was interesting. Looks like we thought the 51 of Trevor Williams Jr. might hit the wall, but he literally saved it, and looks like Kyrian Jimenez will get the advantage. But here we go, 9 to go. And why in the world some skid marks? Oh, sorry. I may or may not have saw. Oh, there's a skid mark over there. And Avery Alford all the way at the back, I believe he's currently 35th. Top break for the number 1 team after winning 2 races in a row.
Yeah, that doesn't seem. That is also not a. Go ahead.
Ooh, I believe it's the number 24 of Cole Raymond. I'm not really sure what happened to him. I guess that's why we saw that skid marks over turn number 1, and there were no caution. So here's the replay of what happened, showing into your left side screen as we are going back into the battle here. Anthony Nicol currently in the lead here. I believe, I'm not really sure if Nathan Stapleton actually get the most laps led here, but he's falling back into 5th. Like coming back here, I'm not really sure if this team would ever make a move here. We're just like 7 to go here.
Yeah, it looks like the speed they had to catching up to him has just disappeared. As the 42 just dominates the second half of this race after the pit stops as they battle for second.
Sir Williams Jr. just hit the wall right there as you saw that one. Well, I totally saw that coming here, but here we go. Looks like battle for... Did someone just came out of the pits? I'm not really sure who that is. Samuel Oskin, I think he had a problem.
Well, that's my pick for the win gun.
Yeah, I mean, he's running in the top 10 in the first half of the race. But that was interesting. But literally top break for the number 1 of Avery Alford after starting 11th, trying to move inside the top 10. And right, he's on. Ooh, no! Looks like Benny Moore is also in the pits. I'm not really sure what happened to him.
It looks like a mechanical issue from the, or he had hit the wall too hard and had damage, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
let's look at the replay on the left side of our screens here. So, Going back into lead, looks like we do have our battle. Looks like Korean Jimenez trying to manage to go to the inside of Anthony Nickel. Looks like the patience paid off. Let's see, will Deporte know? Looks like Nathan Stapleton is following suit here. Here we go, looks like we do have our substitute battle for to go here at All Club. Will Kyrian Jimenez get his first win of the season? Or will Nathan Stapleton steal what he lost from the first half of the race?
Ian Jimenez is pulling a small gap already, and it looks like he might get away with the win, but Nathan Stapleton might catch up to him, and looks like he might be doing that a bit already.
Well, 3 laps to go here, and looks like this race is just between these 3 guys, these playoff drivers, Gideon and Anton Nickel. But I'm not really sure if Trevor Williams Jr. and the company would still be able to catch into the currently lead track. But with only like around with around 4 miles to go here in this race, well, looks like it's gonna be no. I thought the number 42 gonna hit the wall to the go here at All Club.
It looks like Ian Jimenez has extended his gap a little bit, but I might just be wrong there, as Anthony Nichols definitely is falling back after he uh, he got overtaken.
Yeah, top break for the number 42 Anthony Nicole. But here it is. Coming out of turn number 4, white flag now in the air for Kyrian Jimenez, as let's see if Nathan Stapleton would still be able to catch into the 26.
Ian Jimenez has a good turn one and turn one,
Ooh.
as Nathan Stapleton tries to catch up to him at the last moment.
Yeah, unless some miracles happen into the number 26. Let's see, here we go, coming out of 3 and 4. Looks like it's finally over. I think the drought is over for Kyrian Jimenez, as he is about to cross the line. He wins the Planet Hollywood 400.
Congratulations to that 26th car, as they came out of nowhere, really, I think, and now they got a win.
Yeah, and another tough break for Nathan Stapleton. I believe he has already like around 3 races where he almost won a race. And I think someone blew up. Oh, sorry. I thought someone blew up. But yeah, here you go. Looks like congratulations to Kirian Jimenez for getting his first win of the season here at All Club Speedway. And I believe he will stay in the battle. I believe he will stay in the championship contention. As Kirian Jimenez again, he wins the race. Nathan Stapleton settles for second. Anthony Nicol in third. Brandon Bill, where did he come from? He's in fourth. Bradley Ream finishes in fifth. I believe he will stay in the battle. Here's the rest of the results, with Avery Alford falling back into 33rd position, and Angel Gutierrez literally his championship hopes are over. But here we go. Looks like we gotta see what would happen next year, as we have to discuss the point standings after this one. So that was an interesting race, though. We didn't see any caution. Do you have any thoughts or any comments about this race?
Well, it was perhaps not the most exciting one, but it definitely had an interesting finale, with Kieran Jimenez doing a late race pass towards the lead.
Yeah, but with some drivers doing some shenanigans. I'm not really sure, as you already saw in the left side of your screens earlier when we show you guys those replays. I, I, we still got some chaotic. We still got some chaotic race here in in, in the bag.
Yeah, but to be honest, a quiet race is sometimes also good because it really shows which drivers are talents as to who are just lucky from a race with a lot of cautions. And I think some of the best drivers on the grid maybe showed their strengths today with the long green flag runs.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. Looks like we do have ourselves the point standings here. So Kirian Jimenez, after that win, he takes the points lead with 2,219 points towards the championship. And then Reggie Fogelman with 9 points behind after some good run. Avery Alford fell back to 17 points behind. He still has a lot of things to do here to win the title next week. Tony Brady as well, 26 points behind, and Bradley Ream, 28 points behind. He stays in the championship battle, while drivers from 6 below are already eliminated. Jane Russell, 51 points behind. Anthony Nicol and Nathan Stapleton, I know they both tried their best to win the race. 55 and 60 points behind respectively. Angel Gutierrez, yet you saw what happened to him, 65 points behind. Eric Monaco, 91 points behind. Benny Moore, 94 points behind. And Josiah Robinson with 120 points towards the championship. Well, final thoughts about this race?
Well, it was uh it was a good race. It as I think Kevin Jimenez is the deserving winner of this race, and Nathan Stapleton tried his best, but sadly couldn't catch up to him.
Oh yeah, so I believe that's all we have for today. So, well, take note of next week is gonna be the Hooters Championship weekend, or Hooters Championship race at noon Eastern, only here at the 37 Network. And looks like we do see you guys. Well, oh, sorry, I forgot my script. Sorry. Well, yeah, what I'm saying about. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching the presentation of the 37 Network here, the Planet Hollywood 400 from Atlanta. So next week is gonna be the finale, the season finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So thank you guys again. So see you next week, and let's go Sonic Boom. And on behalf of Frank Kipres, so long everyone.